Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue watch party. It is Saturday, March 28th, 2026, and here we are for the series finale between the Yankees and the Giants in San Francisco. Yeah, I'm glad Warren's finally changed from 98. He took a long time to do that. The 0-2, up the middle, base hit, 2-out single for Luis Arraez. At least in this very moment on Fox, they do not have it. Line to left field, base hit for Rafael Devers. So it'll be first and second, 2 outs. No score here in the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss. 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Not a huge deal, but with Fox, they take way too long with their little velocity graphic. Oh, shit. Damn. So Arraez just stole third base without Warren throwing a pitch. All right, 3-2. Arraez is really dancing off third. Ah! Warren blows it by Ramos. Finally gets him. Ground ball to the right side. How about Stanton, man? How about Stanton? That is his third opposite field hit in this series. Cam, boo! Damn, bro. That shit gives me motion sickness. Greetings from Columbia. Hell yeah, man. Greetings from North Jersey. Dan, how many games did you attend last season? 1, I think. Maybe 2. The 2-2 to Caballero fouled off again. Attaboy. Yeah, it's not that I don't like going to games. I always say it like this. If I could clone my body and send him to the game, I would do that every day. Every day. I love going to the games, but it's a much different thing. When I go to the game, I'm drinking Surfsides. Oh, and the Reds beat the Red Sox. Let's go. All these games count, folks. All these games count. I can't really do Yanks Ave from the stadium, especially not like this. Like, this is how I like to consume baseball. Ah! Caballero down looking. Fastball. Ground ball. See? Hopefully we don't see too many of those this year. Little rollover ground ball to second base. Yeah, look at that bookcase I got there, man. Yeah, it's all no big deal. I'm studious. We call it HQ99. The 3-2. Popped him up. That is in play. Rice is there, but oh, man, this does not look good. But he makes the catch. How about it? All right. Just watching him pitch. He's the kind of guy who would irritate me if the Yankees don't hit him. And Grisham is rung up. He's tapping the ABS. Nobody knows at all what happened because there was cam live. Nobody knows who the pitch is, and the umpire, like, does an owl turnaround spin. Oh, my God. A terrible call by this umpire, which is not a big deal because we'll just overturn it. That's fine. I kind of took the cam anger out on him. But the pitch itself, here we go. Now we can actually see. Oh, my God. It was above the letters, folks. It was above the letters. So that's overturned. It's now 3-2. What a disgrace. Judge on deck. The pitch. Outside. Good job, Grish. Now, how about that, man? I don't know if I have fully appreciated what ABS means. Maybe because, like, it wasn't until yesterday that I really had to see it work to our success, which it will a lot. And the way it transpired with Judge. But just like that right there, Grisham was rung up initially on a brutal strike 3 call, and that has always just been, that's what it is. But no, not anymore. I got a 2-for-1 on Snickers before this, by the way. The 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. That will get through for a base hit. Past the diving rise in center field. To third goes Grisham. Yep. Okie doke. So second hit of the day for Bellinger. This one a single. First and third. Runners in the corners. 2 outs for Ben Rice. Also, Mr. Luigi calls me up before while I'm chilling watching the, what game was I watching? I think it was during the Blue Jays. He's like, you want bread? You want bread? I'm like, hell yeah, I want bread. He's like, come down. So I go down, and he just gives me a nice, freshly baked, big-ass loaf of bread. Ripped to right field, well hit. That ball is going to be off the wall. 1 run will score. That's Grisham. Going to third will be Bellinger, I assume, but will he score? He will score. 2-run double for Ben Rice, folks. 2-run double. How about it, Yankees? Take a 2-0 lead. I'm going to get that clip up on Instagram. And just like that, we're on the board. Line to left field for Stanton. That will get down. Base hit. Will that score Rice? Yes, it will. He's rounding third. Oh, well, I apologize. Ben Rice was sent. Made sense to me while I was watching it, but he was indeed thrown out home plate. But anyways, Yankees take a 2-0 lead. Stanton, another hit, by the way. He continues to rake. It's all good. Let's watch this game out. Let's not freak out over that. It's all good. Ben Rice is not a question. The only question is how much will he improve to the level of being an MVP caliber bat. But anyways, Jung-Hoo Lee, how about that? Leadoff double to begin the third for the Giants. Ground ball up the middle. That's going to get through, and that's going to score Lee. Matt Chapman, RBI single. The Giants' first run scored this series. Congratulations. Oh, I got a Coca-Cola in the fridge, too. Let's go. Do you guys want a Coke? Cool. The store sells them. Just kidding. That was rude. 0-2 count. Blows it by. Swing and a miss by Luis Arraez. How about that? I love that. Yo, there ain't nothing Chad, there ain't nothing like a homegrown lefty hitting first baseman wearing high socks. Swing and a miss. How about that? Will Warren blows another fastball by Devers. 95 elevated. So back-to-back Ks for Will Warren against two lefties. Now that is awesome. I wonder out of 162 games, if the average baseball player wears deodorant 162 games. Nice play, Jazz. Get him. Get him. Get him. Let's go. Nice play, Jazz. Nice play. Ground ball to the right side. Let's see. Rice grabs it. Over to second for one. On to first. It's a double play. How about that? How about that? Ben Rice, nice play. A little chopper ground ball to him. He takes it, goes to second. Then back to first for the DP. That was smooth, Rice. Way to be. What? Joe, are you a fool? Look at what Bellinger did against lefties last year. What do you mean, are they going to pitch to Judge? First pitch is a called strike. What do they do? Yes, like why? Are they going to intentionally walk Judge to face Bellinger, who was, as we know, lethal against lefties? I mean, look, what are we doing, bro? The 0-1 to Judge. High drive, left field. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. See you later. Second home run of the year, Aaron Judge. Yankees lead 3-1.
Are they gonna pitch the Judge? Are they gonna pitch the Judge? Are they gonna pitch the Judge?
Yes. Yes. They are. 3-1 Yankees lead. It's not like he insulted Judge. He was commenting like, will they pitch to him? But it's just like, it's so dumb. So dumb. Like, yeah, they're going to intentionally walk Judge with nobody on to face Cody Bellinger so the lefty can get another lefty, even though Bellinger rakes against lefties. So Warren is coming out. Had the walk to Lee, so he'll be running on first, one out. And coming in for the Yankees will, you figure, be some sort of a lefty, and indeed it is. Brent Hedrick. John asked, Dan, do you want a rematch of 2024 or somebody else against the Yankees in the World Series? I want a rematch. Give me the Dodgers. I absolutely want the rematch, John. I absolutely want the rematch. You guys know how I roll, yo. As Hedrick catches Chapman looking, Devers is a threat to give him a lead, obviously. But Arise skies into right field, not hard hit at all. Can of corn for Aaron Judge. And how about Brent Hedrick, man? How about Brent Hedrick? 2-2. Rip to right field. Yeah, that's going to get down for trouble. That's off the wall. Let's see what happens here. Devers is going to go to second. Judge throws in. Leadoff double for Rafael Devers. Not ideal. Not ideal. That'll do it for Hedrick. Ground ball to left side. That is going to get through for a base hit. Damn it. 3-1 sinker. Not a terrible pitch, but Ramos just pulled. The 1-2. Yeah! Swing and a miss. Nasty slider from Bird. Strikes at Adames. A big first out here in the sixth. Ground ball. Let's see what happens here. Bader's got speed, but on a second for one. On to first. It's a double play. What a snag by Ben Rice at first base. What a job by Bird to get out of that. Great double play all around. Caballero was quick with the turn. Good job by Jazz. How about that? I think this is definitely going to be confirmed. Let me just make sure on the replay here. Ben Rice stayed on the bag. What a play, chat. What a play. Fire me up. That is incredible. Let's just watch this game through. I'll talk about it on Monday if they give me the opportunity, but they're setting me up for the opportunity to really be excited in the early going here. Jake Bird, I mean, that on its own. And Camilo Duvall yesterday. Camilo Duvall yesterday was a huge story. And Wells calls for the challenge. Wells knows, bro. And if so, this will end the inning. I think this caught. Ah! Very good. I'm sorry. That was an obnoxious laugh. I love it. I love ABS. I love it. Yankees are only facing one left this week. We want to get Goldschmidt some at-bats. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Ground ball gets a shift. Caballero, long throw. It's wide. That'll be an infield single for Luis Arias. So he reaches. Now the tying run is at the plate in Rafael Devers. We got to lock in, chat. Ground ball to the right side. Let's see if they can turn two. Jazz on the second for one. On the first. That's a double play, chat. That's a double play, baby. Inning over. What a job by Tim Hill. Yankee defense. That one was smooth as butter. Tailor-made. But, awesome. Strike three. Okay. They are challenging. That might be overturned. Ah, damn it. Dude, the whole series has shown instances of it being awesome, Joe Davis. The 3-2. Ah, damn. Wow, what a whack-ass little bat toss that was by Ramos. You guys better hope you tie this shit up. I don't know what that was. Let's go, bed. See, now Ramos just irritated me a little bit. That freaking little obnoxious-ass bat toss. Like he's freaking Shohei Ohtani. Man, he really just... He thinks he's on his way to an MVP award. All right, bed, let's shut this shit down now. Pitch. Line in the left field. That's not ideal. Not ideal, folks. Ramos is just now, like, on my list of players I'm not a huge fan of because of the bat flip. Whew! Just want to pitch at his head. 0-2. 2-2. Yeah! Big strikeout. Bader swings over the splitter. Big first out. That'll bring up Patrick Bailey. Ground ball. Let's see what happens here. Is this going to be 2? No, probably not. But he does get the force out at second for 1 on to first. In fact, it is a double play. That will do it. Yankees opening series sweep over the Giants. 3-0 to begin the year. How about that? 3 double plays this game. 3 double plays. So, in the end, no harm, no foul. Bednar does the job. And the Yankee bullpen, one of the big stories of the series, they did a great job. That might be, I mean, not even might be. That's the biggest story from this weekend is how good the Yankee bullpen looked as a whole. But Camilo Duvall, we'll talk about him Monday on the Morning Yankee Show. Jake Bird, huge. And way to be Bednar, locking in there. So, and the Yankee defense, there's a lot of things. We'll talk about it all on the Morning Yankee Show Monday live at 8 a.m.
Her body's gold like September. She burns through the night like an ember. And all those things we try forgetting, I remember. But we say we all fine, we all fine.